Hey guys, it's Caroline. I'm here with my lender Diane. We wanted to shoot a YouTube video because we've been getting a lot of questions. And so I brought her in. And so she's going to answer some questions that we've been getting.
Yes.
Diane is such a hard worker. We're in the middle of shooting YouTube videos and we had to stop.
I'm sorry, Caroline. Sorry, everyone. I just need to write a pre-approval letter. This is what Caroline is telling you, that if she needs something from me, I'd stop everything and do what they need. So I'm writing a pre-approval letter from one of my borrowers who's writing an offer. So I just need 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'll be back in the video.
All right, then. You go do your work, okay? All right, guys. So Diane is over here doing her pre-approval letter. So we're just trying to be patient. Oh, I have a joke for you.
All right, shoot.
Okay, the joke is, what's the difference between in-laws and outlaws?
Oh boy. What?
Outlaws are wanted. Yes. I don't know. Sorry. That is like my favorite joke of the week. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm here with Diane.
Hi there, my name is Diane. I am a direct lender since 1989. I work with Finance of America in the Westlake Village, and I do tons of loans over here in the Los Angeles County.
Hey Diane, you know what? I really hate this seat. Is it cool if we switch?
Sure.
Ah, that's much better.
Thank you.
All right, Diane. So today's video, we're going to talk about renting versus buying. And so this is a common question that we get. What are your thoughts about this?
All right. Every single renter out there, you got to listen to me and Caroline, okay? If you are renting in the Los Angeles County, I would say your minimum rent is about $3,000. All right? So that's about right. Now, who are you paying your rent to? To your landlord. Who's making the money? Your landlord. Who are you paying their mortgage? Your landlord. Now, it's about time for you guys to just think of yourselves. Think of owning a property, paying the $3,000 to your own property, okay, and gaining equity. So, renters, this is the best time to buy a property that you could actually gain some equity and have a financial stability in the future.
Okay, well, I would say something like that to a client, and they would say, Caroline, but we don't have $5 million to buy a house.
Well, again, you don't have to buy a $5 million home.
There you
right?
go.
There you
Solution
go.
number one.
Solution number one, okay, there are still homes that are affordable for the size of the rent that you're paying. So, for example, $1 million property, if you put a $10,000, if you put a 10% down payment, which is the minimum that we have in our office, okay, only 10%, your mortgage will be at least $3,000.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one step for you.
So the other thing is I often tell people is sometimes people don't want to live in a house that they bought and they want to continue renting because they don't know what area they want to stay in. So my suggestion to that situation is to buy something that you could rent out.
That's a good idea, Caroline. Well, the best thing for that, okay, the type of property that is good for that type of person or that type of renter is units. Okay. So what you do is you can be a landlord on your own and still make some money off the other property. So if you purchase 2 units, Caroline, for example, you could live in one and rent the other one. Then it's almost a self-liquidating. You get paid for the rent. You pay that towards your mortgage. Voila, you become a landlord of your own.
And what she means by that are those duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes. In our field, we call them income properties.
That's right.
And so, yeah, we can definitely get you into one of those. And the great thing about those is you're not going to be living there. So if you are like a Brentwood princess, or if you are Mr. Beverly Hills, you can rent in Beverly Hills, you can rent in Brentwood, but you can buy like a less expensive property somewhere in like maybe 30 minutes away that's a lot more affordable. That way you get some real estate under your belt.
That's right. And remember, if you are considering units, for example, do you know that you can buy 4 units up to $1 million or $1 million something with only 3.5%.
Oh my God.
payment.
You guys, are you
All
crazy? 3%. You guys need to call Diane right now and get that 3% down. That's like free money. You know, you're not going to get 3%. I mean, that's a really, really low interest rate. And so we're here to answer any of your questions. We're trying to think of like the most common questions that we get from all our buyers, and we're here to help. You can contact me on www.carolinechoigroup.com. I'm going to put Diane's info in the description box down below. And if you guys have any questions, just contact us. Every single loan is so different. They're never the same.
That's right. It's very unique to your situation. That's why we're here, and that's why we have this video, this YouTube video, is to educate you guys, especially the renters out there that are wasting your money to your landlord and paying their mortgages when you could actually have that money in your pockets and be able to gain some equity and money in the future for your family. So again, if you call me and Caroline, we will do a specific analysis on your situation, when you can buy, how much you can buy, how much money we need. Let's prepare you. Summer is coming.
So let's go over the most common things I hear, which is, Caroline, my credit score is horrible.
Who told you that? Who told you that your credit is horrible? Have you seen it? Remember, what you're seeing right now in your credit is actually not the same as what the lenders are looking at. So you have to understand, most of you guys will go to creditkarma.com. American Express also gives a free credit report. Discover Card gives a free credit report. It's not the same as ours. So unless I tell you that you do have a bad credit, okay, then it's not true. Again, I, being a lender, have to be able to analyze your credit, and I am the only one that can tell you, really, guys, there's really no such thing as bad credit, because every single credit that you see can be repaired. Mm-hmm. And remember, the lenders have the ability to do a rescore in about 3 to 5 days.
Yeah,
okay?
So if you have a bad credit score, can you still buy though?
Of course,
you
Caroline.
even verify that it's a bad
yes,
credit.
Yes, Caroline, of course. Of course, I've seen a lot of credit scores that are below what's the minimum required of each lender, and I'm able to
just out of curiosity,
yes.
What was the number?
Okay, here's the number. Let me give you an example. I have a borrower who's buying $1 million property, has a FICO score of 690. Okay, 690. Actually, that's a good FICO already if you're not buying $1 million property.
Okay.
But because it's $1 million, we require you to have a 720 FICO. I run his credit. I saw some actions. We have a simulator in my office that would give us some actions to actually improve your credit report. So what happened is, I gave that to the borrower. I told him, you have to pay down one of your credit cards. I need a receipt. I need to make sure that the balance is what the simulator has suggested. If you just follow that, voila, in 5 days, his FICO score came up to 725.
Wow.
Which is what is the minimum on $1 million purchase. So again, please do not hesitate. Okay, do not hesitate to come to us for help, because that's what we're here for.
All right, another thing I hear is, Caroline, the paperwork, I can't deal with it.
You know what? You're not alone, Caroline. Lending is actually very difficult, okay? Some people think that it's easy. You know, I come to an appointment and they told me, Diane, what do you need from me? Now, you got to understand, we are the expert on this field. If you just trust us, give us all the documentation that we need, we will make sure that you will be able to get your loan. The things that you need to remember, okay, in buying a property is your credit. It's very important, okay? Your employment has to be at least 2 years in the same line of business, and of course the down payments. Those are only the 3 things that we need. Now, let's go back about the credit, okay? If from now on you're thinking of buying, do not have anybody ask you to co-sign for them.
Oh my
That's
God.
a no-no.
One time we had a buyer and they had bought a car right before.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. So that's very important, okay, because that will impact your ability to get a loan. Now, money-wise, I'm Filipino. She is Korean. Filipinos, we hide money under the mattress. Please remember, do not do that. If somebody wants to give you money as a gift, okay, It must be seasoned for at least 2 months. Okay, 60 days in your bank account. If it's cash, okay, but if it's a regular check or wire, that's okay. We could source that. But anything that you put cash in the bank has to be seasoned for at least 60 days, 2 months. Now, I spoke to Caroline before about a client of mine that I did a loan for. They're Armenians, okay, nice little old grandma. I was taking my application back in the days. There are no internet, so I was taking the application online. I met them in their home. All right. So the grandma tapped me on my shoulder because I asked them, I said, so where are we getting the down payment for this property? Grandma tapped me on the shoulder, really nice old grandma. I followed her to her bedroom and she lifted a mattress full of cash. And I told her, oh no, I'm not touching that. Please put that in the bank. We have to wait to get your loan in 60 days. So again, it's a cultural thing, guys. I know that most people don't tell me that. If I know that you have money under the mattress, don't give me your address. All right.
All right. And the next problem is, oh, Caroline, I don't have a W-2. I'm an actor, or I get paid, 2 times a year or per job. What do they do?
You know what? That's a good thing. As I've told you earlier, I do a lot of loans in the Los Angeles area. I do a lot of entertainers. I do a lot of producers, directors from every different sorts of life, self-employed, combination of W-2 and pay stub. Do not hesitate to actually come to us because we have to analyze that. Remember, I did a loan for a celebrity, okay, who makes a lot of money. People make a lot of money. However, they do not file because there's a lot of expenses, correct? So what we do is there's a program that's called asset depletion. Mm-hmm. This celebrity has a ton of money in the bank, so my company qualified him with just the assets. I don't need the taxes. I don't need the W-2s. I don't need anything. No pay stub, only the assets. So those are unique situations. Okay, so if you're a combination of the W-2 and a pay stub, just come to us and we'll analyze it for you. There's a ton of different programs that are available in the market right now that would cater to every single type of borrower.
So there really is no excuse. And if your head is all jumbled up with all this information, don't worry. Just give us a call and we'll handle all the headache parts about the situation. She will customize a program for you that's suitable for you, that is the best rate just for you. And so contact us, and it doesn't hurt to try to know what your buying power is.
That's right.
So let's say you're not even sure if you want to buy, you don't even have the down payment yet, call her anyways.
That's right.
Find out, with your credit score, with your income situation, what kind of down payment you would need. You will be totally surprised, I promise you. We always get clients that were like, oh, I thought this and I thought that, and my auntie this and my uncle that. No, don't even worry about that. So in short, don't worry about it. Every situation is different, so we're going to tailor it to you. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, again, please do not wait. The interest rate are still an all-time low, okay? And there's a ton of programs that are coming out in the market right now that are catered to every difficult borrower that you think if you are, okay? So in short, again, just like what Caroline was saying, even if you don't want to buy now, why don't we talk? Sit down and prepare you to purchase in the next 3, 4, 5 months, a year. I don't know, but without you knowing what needs to be done now, you renters, come on, you're wasting your money paying your landlord. Step up, okay, and start investing on your own and saving for your future.
Yeah. So, just please contact us. We will help you out with this situation. I just wanted to tell you guys how much I love you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you so much for listening to us. From your realtor and your lender, we love you.
Goodbye.
Bye. So here we are at the office. This is the conference room. Minu, what are you doing here? Hey guys, so I'm here with Edwin. He's our office coordinator. He is the best, by the way.